Hello there, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Behind the Editing. This is basically a glorified vlog, if you will. It's a transparent look into my life outside of YouTube. I come to you in this not as Oversoul, but rather as Justin Grove, the man behind the Let's Player. See, much like Mark Fishbach has Markiplier, and Sean something Irish has Jacksepticeye, those are them, but they are also characters that they play at the same time. Because in the Let's Plays, while what you see is in fact me, my genuine opinions, reactions, commentary and so forth, because it's YouTube and because it's entertainment, it's almost expected, nay required of you to put a little oomph into it, to be entertaining, to go that extra mile, so in normal life, I'm not really that animated. I'm still goofy, I still say the same things, but I'm not that animated. Hell, if anything, if I was to meet any of you on the street for the first time, I would probably be like super shy, So, anyways, you guys get a feel for, my sense of humor and my tastes through the Let's Plays, but do you know the real me? Some of you do. But I feel like transparency is important in something like this when you are trying to be genuine. When you are someone like me who is doing this for the art, not the fame, then stuff like this becomes more important. So, I'm using this as a way to give you guys a peek behind the curtain, if you will, into my life, what's going on, and other things and so forth and such and so on. Let's start with some of the fun stuff first, shall we? Just kind of some of the entertainment I've been consuming outside of everything else. Like, besides this, the games I play on the channel, I do, believe it or not, play some video games not on YouTube as well. I know. Unless you count my alternate channels. But anyways, I got a Gamefly rental in a little bit ago. Like a few weeks ago for a game called A Plague Tale Innocence. It just came out recently, and it is really good. It is really, really good. It's a fictional history game during the plague, with the rats and all that in the medieval time. And, there's just so much to it. There's just so many surprises, and, I highly recommend everyone play it. Do not let the trailers fool you. If you don't like horror games, it is not a horror game. It's more of a stealth action thriller with some RPG elements and some mild combat thrown in. I mean, yes, it can be very intense and very stressful, especially when you're sneaking around the rats and stuff and just barely making it or around the Inquisition. But it can also be very satisfying when you go with your sling and beam a rock right into an enemy's head and it goes, you can actually hear the crunch, and it's like getting a nice little revenge for all the times that they killed you in the previous levels because you didn't have any weapons yet. But anyways, I digress. It's a really good game. If you are interested, I've been doing it on my alternate channel, and I'll put a link down below, but that's not what this is about, There's a no commentary playthrough of it, but I highly recommend playing it yourself. I also have been watching, or rather catching up on shows on TV and stuff. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. came back on, still takes place before the snap so that they don't have to find a way to tie things in. But what I really want to talk about is this little show on Netflix. I just finished it recently. Called Love, Death, and Robots. If you're a fan of Black Mirror, definitely check it out because Love, Death, and Robots is like Black Mirror, but animated, and every episode is really short. The longest one is probably 18 minutes, and the shortest one is 5. So, it's really, really good, though. Each episode is a completely different story. They're all standalone stories, and they're all animated in a really different animation fashion, but I still recommend watching them in order because there's a certain flow to it, there's a pattern to the episodes, and the last one and the first one are both strong contenders in the whole lineup, so it's good to end or begin and end on a high note. So plus there's one like right in the dead middle called Beyond the Aquila Rift, which is in my opinion the absolute best episode of the whole thing. So it's just paced very well if you watch it in order. And that's about the long and short of it entertainment wise. I mean, I'm going to watch the horror movie Us. I have access to it now, so I'm going to watch that here soon. I haven't yet, but the next time I do this, I'll let you guys know. But I did see Aladdin in the theaters, the remake, with Will Smith. And I really enjoyed it. I went in with low expectations, too. Yep, I went in with low expectations. I was like, alright, we'll see about this. But, and then I came out so pleasantly surprised. Obviously, they took some creative liberties that, left with, you know what I'm saying? But and Jafar and Yago were, but overall, I think it was really good, and Will Smith is probably the biggest surprise. Absolutely no one thought he was going to be able to pull it off, and he did a phenomenal job. If anything, he's the best thing about the movie, And you can tell that he wanted to be very respectful to the late Robin Williams, so he tried his hardest and put his most into making that a role that Robin would be proud of, I think, He did so good, and the songs, he put his little Will Smith spin on it, with the whoos and the whas. But he definitely he did a phenomenal job. If you don't believe me, just go on YouTube and look up the Will Smith version of Friend Like Me and Prince Ali. And if you don't have a big ass grin on your face listening to those just because of nostalgia alone, then I don't know what to tell you, because I think they're fun. You have to be really cynical just to be there like, these stupid kids and their hippity hop, like, it's fun. It's really fun. You can tell he had fun doing the role, it would make me legitimately sad to think that anyone could be that much of a dick about it, well, like, I hate fun. But anyways, seriously though, no, like, the movie itself, I can see why people wouldn't like it, but Will Smith as the genie is fun. He's fun. That's all I can say. It's worth watching at least once. He did a really good job. What else? So, if you're watching this on the day it was uploaded, I start orientation at the local Taco Bell tomorrow. Which means that things may change on the channel here or soon, maybe, but I'm going to try for now to maintain my normal schedule, of course. I'm not going to change that up too much because, frankly, I don't want to. I like what I got going. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That does mean, though, that live streams are going to be up in the air now, whether or not they're coming back for sure until I know what I'm doing, because I'm going to be working part-time at a Taco Bell, which means changing schedule, which means there'll be no consistency in the sense that I won't have a guaranteed Thursday off every week to do that. So we may just have to randomly splotch them wherever we can fit them. If that so happens to be a day different from the Thursday, then so be it. We shall see what happens. And that's even if. But as far as the pre-recorded stuff, that's easier because, I can upload it. I can edit it, record it in my free time, and then upload it on a schedule. And since I'm ahead of schedule now, and I'm going to be spending the better part of today and tomorrow continuing to get ahead of schedule, since Wednesday I technically start. It's just orientation, though. They said, I can come in a jeans and a t-shirt. I don't have to worry about the fancy get-up and all that yet. They'll just be going over some things. I got to bring in my ID, social card, and all that fun stuff. Anywho. But from what I understand, orientation means you got the job. So it's not like I'm still on probation or something. Like, I think I'm in. So, but yeah, we'll see. I forgot where I was going with this. But yeah, as far as the regular upload schedule, however, if it does eventually become to be too much, I'll let you guys know, and I'm sure you'll understand. But I think we're good. Sooner rather than later, I will finally be looking to move out of here and be on my own and whatnot. once I've had a few paychecks saved up, I'm going to start looking into different, apartments and stuff and around and see what I can figure out. Even if I have to do some kind of low income ordeal for now, that's perfectly okay by my standards until, I gotta start over, get back on my feet. I got a lot of things I need to fix, credit included. It's just all these things they need to be done in order to fix my life, because I was with someone for 10 years and I got used to being a homemaker and comfortable. Now I have to, it's crazy though, because I feel like I'm actually putting in a good amount of effort to changing things. Some people have noticed I've had more confidence lately. The anxiety's not as bad as it was. And there's good reasons for that, It's just, for one thing, I was finally able to gain some closure and fully and completely get over the breakup, I looked Steph right in the eye and I gave her my blessing to move on and, do whatever she wants. Because regardless of everything that happened, and we've talked about it, deep down, she's still a good person. Her career path proves that. We just grew apart, over the last few years of the relationship. And so, I think it actually made it a little easier because of that to get over in the long run. Now, when we definitely had some good times. But, yeah, I'm cool with it now. I'm 100% everything is cool, And, what's the best way to put this? I reached, I kind of put myself out there and, I'm just looking to make friends and stuff primarily, but I ended up talking to a couple of people that did have some potential, but neither one of them really worked out, It was just, with one, there was too many compatibility issues, where, I had too much energy for her. Her way of looking at things was too much pressure on me. She had this whole, and I respect this, by the way. It's actually admirable because, it means that you know what you want, But for someone like me, it's too much pressure. But, she had this whole dating thing where she's she had these, points in, 3 dates in, 3 months in, 6 months in, where she would, evaluate things and see whether or not it was worth continuing. And to me, being a gamer and stuff, that it just makes it feel like goalposts. When you have to worry about future goalposts, you can't really focus on the here and now and really enjoy the now, It's in games like Sonic runs past a little checkpoint and it goes ding dong, it's like that. But so if you reach that checkpoint, you're good for there. You don't have to redo all that other progress, but it's still it's just a game of reaching checkpoints, and that's too much pressure on someone like me, and the other one was, and she's a very busy person, and my energy and was just too overwhelming. So it's understandable. And the other one became very attached to me very quickly, but she's in a situation, unfortunately, where she doesn't have a lot of freedom, and that, kind of got in the way. And her mom freaked out on her because we met on the internet, and so she's got anxiety like I do, and I know from firsthand experience when people get in your head like that, it really messes with you. It can change your whole worldview sometimes. You think you know one thing, and somebody comes along and they throw a wrench in your whole thing, and your whole world comes crashing down. I get it. I completely get it. So that's unfortunate. That's actually a situation where it wasn't really us. It was more outside sources that complicated it. But I'm not, grieving or at a complete loss over either of these, because they say everything happens for a reason. People who come in and out of your lives, whether it be even for a small period of time, there's a reason for it, And talking to these people and being, you know, communicated with on the regular and, flirted with and, being called things like handsome and stuff, it was actually a good confidence booster. And even though these things didn't work out, in the end, I think it's for the better because what they did do was they helped me, just this being more social and talking to people, stuff and all that. It helped pull me out of a hole I was in. I feel like a different person now, almost like reborn in a way. And I think that might have been their whole purpose in coming and going out of my life. That's what it was. Um, it might have been a waste of their time, but it wasn't for me. Everything happens for a reason, like I say. But quite frankly, I don't even think dating isn't exactly what I'm looking to do right now. Anyways, I'm looking to make friends. I'm looking to make new friends, especially if I'm gonna be out here. I want to get to know some of the other people out here. I'm just so introverted, and it's hard for me to reach out outside of the internet. But who knows, when I start this job on Wednesday, that may open some new doors when it comes to that. I'm going to have to talk to people, coworkers, communications. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. That could be, you never know. Life has gotten so routine and boring that I'm ready for change. I'm ready for new, and I'm hoping Wednesday is more than just a job, I'm hoping it'll open some doors into that department. I just want to start talking to more people that are like me and, with similar interests and similar viewpoints, and just, I don't know, just get out there and, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm just tired of the same old, same old. It's time, if I'm going to be single and start a new life, then I want to have some new experiences, meet some new people, just get out there and live. I feel like I wasted a lot of time not truly living, and that's what I want to do now. you know so we'll see where things go with the upcoming future. What better way to put it? But yeah, that's more or less basically all that's new. Yep, this is the most down to earth and just one-on-one conversationalist with you guys that you are ever going to see me be on this channel. Even in my normal update videos, I'm a little more than this, and I introduce myself as Oversoul. I'm not Oversoul in these. I'm just Justin. And that's an important distinction that I need to make when it comes to these transparency vlogs, because I'm actually making myself really vulnerable by talking about this stuff with you guys, but that's because I see you not just as fans, but as a sort of family, really, especially because a lot of you who watch my stuff very consistently are like really good friends of mine that I talk to on the regular, and you might as damn well be family. And I need more. Most of my friends, no offense, guys, are on the internet, and I need people that I can hang out with. I need more people that I can hang out with physically, face-to-face conversations, people that I can give like actual physical hugs to and stuff. When it comes down to it, I think the best way to put it is that I'm looking to rebuild my social life. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to put behind the one that I currently have. No, 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 no. You guys mean way too much to me for me ever to let that happen. Hell, I would... Shit, there are some of you for sure that if I thought I was going to lose you from my life, I would probably have a panic attack. No. But as far as people I actually have to physically hang out with, it boils down to about 2 or 3, and that's not enough for me anymore. It used to be, but it's not now. Like I said, I feel different. I feel like a different person. And yeah, maybe I got a small confidence boost. There was a lot of different things going on, quite frankly. And you know what? There actually have been, to be completely honest with you, I have watched at least 3 different things lately where the protagonist was some kind of wimpy beta male with low self-esteem that somehow had to find their confidence again and self-esteem. And I don't know, I think that shit resonated with me. Between, even though I'd already seen it before, A Million Ways to Die in the West, it just takes on a whole new meaning now. The show Russian Doll on Netflix, where after the secondary protagonist comes in about halfway through, and Aladdin, obviously the new one, they make him more relatable by making him a little more, you know, down on himself. Anyways, though, those things really resonated with me, and it got me thinking, and I was like, damn, whew, man, I feel these characters, but just watching all of them find hope and happiness in the end gave me hope for happiness in the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel okay. I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. And that's what matters here. I am definitely okay. I am genuinely happy. I am just, disappointed, yeah, that maybe some of these people I was talking to just didn't work out, but at the same time, a little relieved, considering that I just know that they wouldn't have lasted anyways. So there's that too. So anyways, that is basically yeah, that's everything. I think that's everything. Just wanted to let you guys know, and I'll be doing more of these for sure. Oh yeah, for sure, because life comes with changes, and with those changes, hell, the next one of these I do will probably be after I move. We'll just talk about where I am at that point in life, and the new place and all that. But in the meantime, look forward to Layers of Fear 2 starting next week, and Blood and Truth after that, and then Conarium after that. I've got plans, I got stuff going, so I can keep this going while I'm working. That's the plan, to keep it going while I'm working. At least for as long as I possibly can. So, anywho, ha hiddly do. I'm not even gonna do my normal outro for this. Nope. Because it's not the same thing. Hopefully you guys don't think that the stuff I talked about is, TMI or anything like that. I don't think it is. This is just normal stuff that people go through, If anything, you should be thrilled to hear that I'm doing well, that I'm doing okay, that I am ready to move on from everything that happened and just start my life anew, I'm back to square one, but I'm okay with it because I don't look at it as starting over. I look at it as starting a new chapter. I look at it like, it's exciting because it opens up new doors. There's new possibilities for new experiences and stuff. Like I said, meet new people, have new experiences. This is, it's just, it's like, it's not like a game over. It's like starting a new game plus. You know what I mean? That's one of the best ways to put it, Some elements carry over, but I'm still starting from the beginning, per se. You get what I'm saying? It's, metaphors. I like them. So anyways, yeah, so that is for sure now the end of this, okay? I'm done. I've said all the things I wanted to say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and look forward to the next one of these and all the other content that's coming. Feel free to, leave any thoughts you have in the comments down below. But also, if you'd like to have a more private discussion about any of this, feel free to, message me privately. For those of you who can. Which is everyone. Because my inbox is open. Okay, I'm done. Goodbye.